Yes, ladies and gentlemen, here we are again. We're activated live on Iliad. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Let's go, let's go. I'm gonna give y'all a minute to chime in. You dig? Got a couple things to talk about, as you saw in the caption there. I mean, what y'all think about it? What y'all think about it? Are you in that world of doing good business the right way, correctly? And if you are, it may be infringed upon soon come. Let's grow. Let's get it activated. All right, tell somebody that we live, yo. You dig? Tell them that we live. Let's go. I'm gonna give y'all a minute to tune in. I'll give y'all a minute. Come on. Let's go. Tune in. Let's go. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Where you at? Where you at? Let's grow. Let's grow. Let's get some love in here. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, live on Iliad, we are Real Fake Media, and we're an international household name. It's your man's Digger Dame Lee, aka it's your digger, the guy with the bionic eye. Yep, my lens done picked up some things. We need to talk about it. Where y'all at? Let's grow. Come on. Let's talk about it. Let's get some faces on deck so we can reason. I don't want to talk to myself. I do that. I talk to myself. Get pretty fair responses most of the time. Get pretty fair responses. True story. Let's grow. Let's grow. Where we at? Where the team at? Where the family team? We got some celebrations to do. We have some awareness to be aware of. Where y'all at? Let's grow. We're only us. We're only us. And we need to figure out what we're going to do about it. Because somebody is making a move. They got a plan, they gonna do what they do. I said somebody. Come on, B. We might even talk about Homo sapiens and humans. We might even dive into that a little bit. But we definitely gonna talk about this compromise. We definitely gonna talk about this executive order. Just tap into it for those that need to be aware, so they can go ahead and get activated and do their necessary due diligence. You dig? Let's go. Let's go. Where the family team at? Where you at? Where you at? Let's go. Come and build with me. Come with me. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. At some point, it's going to have to happen. At some point. At some point, it's going to have to happen. We're going to have to make our minds up. All right, so check it out. First things first, let's address the topic. Who out there is familiar with cryptocurrency? Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and a host of others. Who's familiar with it? because I want to be able to communicate in a fair way, because I'm still studying and learning. There's so much out there. Yo, what it do? Yo, yo. Hey, 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 hey. Yo, Nyamingo. What it do? What it do? What it do, God? I see you, fam. I see you. Zigazala. I see you out there. But yeah, so cryptocurrency appears to have been created in order for people to do business in a decentralized financial manner. It's called DeFi, decentralized finances, right? And it's not like how money works in the banking system. It works totally different. And it's handled through a blockchain system that starts out with a smart contract. It's an agreement between yourself and whoever you're agreeing with. And lightning fast, you can do business. You know what I mean? You can move a large amount of money by using this vehicle. And for those of you that are into finances, you know that that is a major play. It's not like it's different than Western Unions and PayPal's and all those type of things. This is next level. You know what I mean? You're not going to be investigated at this time, but there's an executive order that is now going to put some lenses on how these transactions take place. But we need to figure out what we're going to do about it, because for those of us that's interested in the crypto world, and for those that are already invested, like some of us are, you know, this could be a very unique concern for us. You know what I mean? Especially as we're aiming to grow a foundation. You dig? So there's a way that this can be approached. It's a way that it can be addressed. And I was just talking to my cousin Bam. I want to give a shout out to Christopher Fields, aka Fields of Inspiration. Follow him on IG if you will. You know what I mean? His station is coming soon. You know what I mean? Just getting through his technical difficulties. But make sure y'all follow my cousin. But we were just speaking moments ago, and he brought to my attention, again in our dialogues, we have to get these DAOs created. And DAOs are basically instruments in a way that we can fund ourselves by doing good business the right way, correctly. I mean, really, that's the only way that we're going to save ourselves. We know what type of realities we're in because we're being compromised, which goes into the question of the topic. Are you aware that we are being compromised? And do you know that there's a noun way of being compromised or utilizing being compromised, and there's a verb way? You dig? And there's multiple definitions. But basically, one over the other is, one compromise is to be in agreement. The other compromise is to cause loss and destruction, create injury. And we need to look at the position that we're in, because when people come up with these pens and they're able to just draw up expressions, just feelings that they're just feeling, it goes for nothing, works for nothing. When they're able to do that, and you'll feel the immediate effect or the blow from that, that should concern you, because that's a heavy compromise. You dig? What are we going to do? And before I get too far in, and before I compromise, one of the real reasons, in addition to what the tag says, one of my real reasons is to salute my friend. We're all entering into new chambers. We're streaming live again. So we're going to use this vehicle to acknowledge my homegirl, my best friend. I've been coined as Deshawn Johnson, aka you can follow her at I am underscore lady underscore DJ. My homegirl DJ just entered a new site for the day. You know what I mean? And we want to shoot her a good salute, a good shout out, because she really goes hard body when she's live on Illy Ave. She really does good business, and she's a go-getter. So we want to give her a shout out, man. And so that's what we're doing. So let's take a moment, if we shall, to do this the right way. Let's do this the right way. Let's give Lady DJ a shout out. Yeah, man. Rock with us right here live on Illy Ave, B. We going hard body. Let's go.
I never want to let you go.
Oh, you gotta love it. Oh, you gotta love it. That's hard body karate right there, ladies and gentlemen. That's hard body karate right there. Goldsteino Nass is on the track, by the way. You know how it goes. What's up, y'all all right? I see the plants in the back there. They in chill mode. You know what I mean? But yeah, like I was saying, we have to figure out what we're going to do with this new opportunity that can either benefit us or harm us in a major way. And everybody is doing crazy things. So before we dive too far in again, that joint that we just played was a dedication to my homegirl, and she likes to do good business the right way, correctly. So DJ, again, kiss to your face, salute to your born day, enjoy your reflection, beloved. True story, true story. Appreciate you as a friend, yo. You're a good person. You're a good person. But now, we gotta talk about this monies, man. We gotta talk about the monies. What we gonna do? What we gonna do? People playing around. What we gonna do? We gotta get some energy over here. I need YouTube to start moving some energy. So as I ask these questions, I ask you, let's ride. You know what I'm saying? Let's ride. Can we get some business going? We're trying to talk about the monies. We're trying to figure it out. We're trying to figure it out right now. What are we gonna do? We're trying to figure it out. Let's talk about it. Let's go. Where yo at? Huh? Alright, so now let's get some energy over here. Let's get some energy. But yeah, I want to know what we're going to do with the current situation that we're facing. You know what I mean? In every direction, we're being compromised. The food, compromised. The water, compromised. The air, compromised. The government, compromised. Family, compromised. Health, compromised. You name it. Nature, compromised. You name it. What else? What else? Your spiritual mind self, compromised. What else? What else? Relationships, compromised. What else? Did we say health? We said health, right? We said health, compromised. What else? Children. Our babies are being compromised. That part's a fact. That part's a fact. What are we going to do? We don't communicate well. We will abandon one another. What are we supposed to do? What up, Lady Q? What it do? What it do? Future, future, future. What do we do? Business is being compromised. You did. The entire hello is being compromised. How you doing? That's being compromised. What are we gonna do? Let's talk about it. Q, you out there, you wise. What are we gonna do about the compromise? What do we do? How do we build up this economic reality that we need to have How do we build the concept of a community? Because the whole entire community, the world community, has been compromised. You dig? So what do we do? What do we do? What position, what role do we take in what we're witnessing, what we're being exposed to, and what we're being a part of, what we're playing into, what we're making excuses about? I mean, let's just talk about it. We don't gotta be mad. We're allowed to talk about it, yo. We can talk about it. What do we do? We're not working well with one another. And that's a part of doing good business the right way correctly. So if you ain't working well with each other, do you think you're doing good business the right way correctly? I mean, for real. Does everything got to be so, you know what I mean? Kumar says, absolutely, most definitely, spiritual warfare. Take unto the whole armor of the Most High. So she's suggesting that you tap in to the frequency that feeds exactly how you breathe, and you pay attention to this next phase of movement. You dig? But what we gonna do? Yo, P. Jesus Patrick, what it do? Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. No doubt, it's all peace. It's all peace. What's the deal, fam? Right now, we talking about the great compromise. We still on the compromise because it's a lot that's being compromised right now. What do you suggest we do? You're a wise man. You're one of the wise men. You intelligent. What do we do? What do we do when we look each other in the eye and we say we're going to do something and then we forfeit it as soon as we blink? What do we do? Huh? You can tell me. I won't tell nobody. What do we do? Our finances are being compromised. You know what I mean? Going to get some nourishment for yourself and your youth. It's compromised. What do we do? Anybody can tell me. Everybody can tell me. Huh? What are we going to do, people? I'm just asking a question. I'm not trying to bully nobody. These are pure questions. Come on, man. Come on, man. I'm allowed to ask. All right. Kumar says, get the focus on. Oh, yeah. Get the focus on soil, land, seeds. Firstly, collect our resources. Form alliances with high energies. Are y'all doing that out there? Are you forming alliances? Do you have an allegiance? Huh? If you do, with whom? Is it just for y'all? Is it available for a community to form from it? Do we have seeds? Are we able to grow food? Do we have any land to put any seeds into, to grow any food, to build a community on and around? Like, do we even have it? Is there even a we? Has we been compromised? Oh no, we might be onto something. We may have been compromised. Oh snap, we may have been compromised. What you think? What you think? You tell me. I don't know. You gotta tell me. Yeah, tell me. Accountability, that's been compromised. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. The word, the sound of the word, the play of the word, the demonstration of the word, the act out of the word. Not only has it been compromised, it compromises once it's done in a way that can't nobody utilize it. Compromise. What we going to do? We trying to celebrate. We got birthdays and stuff over here. We live on Iliad. What we going to do? We talking about money. Wait until we get some money. Wait until we get some money. Money's going to change things. Money's going to change things. Y'all wait until. You know what I mean? We still working on it. We aiming to get it up. But what we going to do? We should be sharing and commenting as well. I need to know what we going to do. Y'all playing around. Y'all trying to play with me, man. What y'all gonna do when they start hijacking your physical frame? They hijacking. They about to turn you into another type of species existence. Like something that ain't never been done since it's been done the first time it was done the last time. True story, bars. But what we gonna do? See, I've been thinking. I created my own currency. Or I compressed it, rather. And then I digitized it. I'm going to share it with you. And there's a way for you to earn what I'm about to share. I've gifted some with it. Some have been gifted because it was important that they understood and comprehended as they understood and agreed on, as we agreed on to move forth. Yeah, all that good stuff, like that stuff that's good. I had to create a form of energy to show not only the homage, but the respect that I have for those that's going to get this. So right now I'm going to share it with all of you to get a comprehension. This is one of my NFTs that I'm about to put into circulation. And I don't know if I should even be exposing this. I don't even know if I should be exposing this. But I'm going to. I'm going to because it's necessary. It's necessary to show you exactly how we think when we're live on Iliad. To show you they're not out thinking us. It's just we lack the resources. In addition to that, we lack even education. I told you it's all been compromised. So we're aiming to connect ourselves with those that have these forms of superpowers and abilities and articulable distribution, you dig? So we can access it. See, I've been trying to access accounts of the people that I'm engaged with. You know what I mean? From family to friends, business of sorts and whatnots. And I'm realizing I'm having a hard time getting in some of these accounts. So with that being truth to speak, I got to figure out what it is. You know what I mean? I got to figure it out, and I need y'all to help me figure it out because it's necessary that we help each other figure this out. We do recognize, hold on, let me make sure before we even take a step. We do recognize that we have been compromised. Not just saying you and I, but we, the concept of we. You, I, all of us. Me, myself, you, yourself, everybody. Been compromised. Are we able to agree on that? Are we able to recognize that the trauma that has been given to us as a form of ritualistic experience, it helps us be in conditions and positions that don't allow us to get the next wave we're supposed to get. And that's where we at right now. We're in a very unique space in the concept called time. Most of us that got cut from another type of cloth, we didn't even really fathom the concept 2022. Y'all playing too much forever. Y'all playing too much forever always. You dig? What we gonna do? We gonna keep killing each other? I don't like that. I died before. 2 of my baby sisters, they lost their firstborn son to being killed. So we know that's been a compromise. We know becoming healthy parents and growing your family and all that, that's been compromised. You got him not with her, her not with him, but they created him or her and them and they and this and that and those is, and well, that's been compromised. The resources to even grow yourself correctly, that's been compromised. Most of us ain't never really had access to resources, and for those of us that have had access to the resources, we compromise that, trying to be all fresh, cute, and all that stuff, decorating ourselves in costumes. Compromise. I want to know why we do it though. Is it part of the nature? Is it part of the nurture? Or is it just a choice? Do you think you're getting over? Huh? You getting over? When you do business, do you do it with wiggly shoulders? Do you fast talk? Do you speak in a manner that can't be comprehended in real time? You gotta go and ponder on that shit and then put the whole sound bite back together as you replay the imagery? Because it's all a compromise, man. What are we going to do is the question. I want to talk about it, and I'm not scared to talk about it. I just want to talk about it. I just want to talk about it. Cuzzo says, this is Snitch 101. Trust nobody. Look at that. The compromise. Now we got to figure that out. We got people that give up information in a manner that compromises. Wow. But you can't trust nobody. And why can't you trust anyone? Why? Because what's up been compromised. We been compromised. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? I had to take care of some things last night. I came back in. I greeted my son. A rest well moment. He said, Dad, I made you some dinner. It's in the oven. I know his voice was about that deep too. I come down there and my nice golden fries he had made for me was just sitting there with a nice little turkey burger with the vegetables on it and the tomatoes and the pickle of the game and the little ketchup and some honey mustard and a Miracle Whip all nice with the cheese on it. And then he made a little side container of the ketchup, like just in case I need to dip. That's a beautiful compromise right there. Because I didn't request it. It wasn't something I expected. But it's a way that he thought. He compromised with himself. Like, all right, I'm about to make me a turkey burger and some fries. Maybe when my pop get back in, maybe he might want a turkey burger and some fries too. Let me just go ahead and put that together. It's enough for me to do that. We have enough of this resource to prepare for the appetite to enjoy. That's a compromise. That's that noun version right there. That's that one version right there. That's that one, Jim. Are you self-hating yourself? Is that, yo, Cuzzo, you might be on to something. Is that what this is? Are you self-hating yourself? Do you understand that's an oxymoron, right? And if you are aiming to practice that particular attribute, why? What is it? Are you able to identify and acknowledge? Can you verbalize? Can you write it down? Can you type it in? Why you hate yourself? Tell me. Why you hate yourself? Who lied to you? Huh? Who lied to you and told you you should lie? Who? Huh? Tell me. I'm listening. My ears so on. Why do you hate yourself? Is that why we don't get a fair dance at doing good business the right way, correctly? Is that why anything outside of our hello is allowed to compromises as well? The concept that was created called culture. If you think you're a part of one, has that been compromised? We gotta talk, man. I need to know what's going on. I need to know what's going on. Is this really about hate? Or the lack of comprehension, or no real artistic ability about love? Like, what is it? What is it? Is it because you get to chew from a lot of different concepts that you didn't author, and now you're finding that you're having an upset stomach life? Huh? Your mental spirit is nauseated. I never gonna do that again. I want that no more. I'm never gonna do it. Oh, they just made some shit with chicken, turkey burger, with the bacon on it, with the. Come on, B. Let's just think about what we're doing. Are we even healthy enough to be communicating? Are you healthy enough to consume the radiation coming off of the device that you're using, rather you're on your phone, your laptop, your desktop, your big screen? We're being compromised for the sake of entertainment. No information, all persuasion, with a whole lot of threat shit. Compromise. Where's the information? Where that jewelry at, yeah? Why the information being compromised? Why we ain't allowed to know what we supposed to know in order to know what we need to know to do what we got to do to get that done? Huh? Why we always got to wait till we start dying to try to come up with the solution and stuff? Huh? Why everything, huh? Why everything got to be dying like that to come up with the solution, huh? Why we just can't do the right thing correctly? Because if we did it, it'd be a form of doing good business. You do know that, right? My fault. I allowed myself to get a little too excited. Not only that, I think I've stretched out more than enough time. I'm supposed to show y'all this currency, right? Y'all want to see it? You want to know the name of it? It's called a digabit. It's called a digabit. It's my own currency. I ain't gonna lie to you. All right, let's take a look. Let's take a look at the digabit. All right, we're gonna take a look at the digabit because I want y'all to see the digabit. All right. Here we go. First time ever seen the the digger bit. Let's grow. That part. The digger bit. Y'all saw it. Y'all saw it. Stop playing every time so much, forever, always. Y'all saw it. That's the digger bit, yo. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. And that's what I give y'all. Whenever I tap into this device and I start talking out loud, seeing my own reflection in small tidbits of text moving in code and all this weird stuff taking place, and them scanning my face all the time through this camera just so they can try to put some things in motion that I really ain't got nothing to do with, but they gonna say so because somewhere in the smallest of prints under code something number whatever dash formula whatever, there's some type of agreement that I'm on. And yeah, so as I'm using these tools for a style of communication to reach out to a community that in memory I thought I was connected to, but in real life, as I try to move and access these accounts, if you will, I'm realizing, yeah, maybe I'm in error. But nonetheless, that's what I'm giving you, a bit of digger. You understand what I'm saying? Queen, what it do? And if you would like to help get this NFT energized and all that, you can go to the Cash App because we're going to do this for real. And before this executive order has a chance to take advantage of us, you know what I mean? Sow a seed. They even taking advantage of the Cash App now. They finding ways to get the irises in there. You know what I mean? Get all in your affairs, and you just doing honorable transactions real quick with who you want to do biz with. Ain't got a lot to do with nobody else, but yet still somebody feels like ta. You don't get to do nothing unless I say you get to do something, which is really nothing unless you're gonna do it for me, baby. That's a compromise, don't you think? What we gonna do about it? What we gonna do about it? What we gonna do about it? We gonna run that commercial again. I wanna see that ad again. Can we see that ad one more time? I wanna see that ad one more time. Let's go. I wanna see the ad one more time. Can we see it? Are we allowed to see it? Yeah, let's go. Where we at? They trying to blink us out. What happened to the digger bit, man? What happened to the digger bit? Let's get it up. There we go. Let's go. You gotta manage shit by yourself. It happens like that sometimes. You dig? Let's get these NFTs up. Let's talk about it. Yeah. Let's talk about it. It's a form of currency, right? When I'm chopping it up with you, when I'm exchanging my mental intelligence with you, when I go inside my mental spirit and I drop these jewels off, Isn't that a form of currency? Isn't that energy? Doesn't it flow from me to you? Don't you feel energized? Don't you feel like a deposit was made? You feel me? A solution of something was solved. We was able to take this currency and solve a problem or something, right? We was able to compromise, like my son making fries and turkey burgers, as opposed to compromising, like, let me violate you. Let me put you in a position that has you so out of pocket that you're going to have to make a decision. That's a horrible compromise. I've done it. It's been done to me. That's how I know it's whack, yo. Why do we compromise? See, if we don't learn how to agree the right way correctly, then we won't be acknowledged for doing good business the right way correctly. I'm just saying. We gotta do good business the right way correctly. Do you agree? Or is that compromise? Did I say something wrong? Did I say something wrong? Because I didn't sign in an executive order saying that I want to interfere in some things that I don't really understand how and why you feel you can get away with that, even though y'all getting away with that, because there ain't nothing wrong with that. We just ain't got nothing to do with that. So because we ain't got nothing to do with that, I got to have something to do with that. So like we normally do, we going to take y'all shit. And I bet you don't do nothing. Look, hey, yo, let's take they shit. Let's take they shit. I bet you don't do nothing. You gonna cry about it. I told you Bam called and said we gotta put some DAOs together in the community. But what's the community? How we gonna put a DAO together? We ain't even got no community. Who is we? Who is us? Who are we? Who are we? It gotta be more than just black. It gotta be more than just black. It gotta be something else to it. It gotta be something else to it. You gotta be something. Come on, man. Why I gotta repeat myself? I'm just asking the question. I want to talk about it. I want to talk about it. Huh? Oh, yeah. Now we about to start opening up the little toy box now. We about to get inside the toy box now. Let's go. I've been sitting back. I've been watching a lot of goofies doing the goofies. And then I've been seeing some of my comrades, some of my intelligences doing that shiny thing. We need to push that button. You subscribe. Need to be chopping it up. Letting them know we activated. We got something to talk about and we should talk about it. What y'all scared to talk about? Y'all always bumping your face anyway. Or you don't know you be doing you don't know that you be doing that shit? You be doing that shit. You know you be doing that shit. You crazy. I better keep it real, get the chlorophyll. Anyways, what we gonna do? Y'all ain't telling me what we gonna do yet. I mean, Q gave a couple suggestions. You know what I mean? I know Jesus gave a couple suggestions. What we gonna do? What we gonna do? What we gonna do? I mean, you can tell me. You can tell me. I ain't going to even be mad at nobody is. I just want to know. That's all. Will you tell me? Won't you tell me? Aren't we supposed to be neighbors? Oh, that's an entendre right there. Ooh, that's one of them Digga-dang Da Vinci codes right there. Somebody can crack that. Somebody can crack that code. Somebody can crack that. I want to know what we gonna do. I want to know why ain't nobody tell me what we gonna do. I ain't saying tell me what to do. Don't don't be silly, y'all. Don't be think I'm saying that like that, because that ain't how I'm saying it at all. At all. Nah. But I do want to know what we gonna do. You can tell me. Nah, for real. You can tell me. Tell me. I ain't gonna say nothing to nobody. I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna tell y'all what. There's a brethren that I'm about to break bread with. His name is Brandon Anthony. And yeah, Brandon Anthony Clark. He does wealth management. And because we're talking about these finances and cryptocurrencies and things and how we've been compromised, I know he has a couple solutions on how to untangle some of that compromise. And it deals with handling your business the right way correctly. Making sure that you have your LLCs in alignment, the correct ones, making sure that you have trust in place, that you have insurances and things of this nature. And a lot of us don't. I'm gonna just keep it funky with you. You can get mad at me if you want to. I mean, I'm not really tripping about that. I'm not tripping about it. But what I am saying is that we have an opportunity right now to put this version of our world community on balance. You know what I mean? And we allow to not be taken advantage of. You don't have to be taken advantage of. You dig? You don't have to be. And the compromise can be fought against on some level. We got to create a lane for our younger legs, yo. I mean, that's what we do because we got the wisdom, we got the distance. You dig? So for the younger legs, we got to create some path, some balance. You dig? And I want to talk about it because as a professional father that got forced into being a father by himself to a degree, you know what I mean? I have some real concerns because my son having a family was compromised. I'm talking about from his most immediate to it spreading and fanning out. It's just been a compromise on both sides of the fence at that. So I want to know what we supposed to do. And as we giving shout outs, I just had a thought. My cousin's face, it just flashed in my head. And yesterday was her Earth Day. Yo, happy born day, mommy. I love you. Oh, snap. I know. And I know I hit you or something. But yeah, I didn't get to say it. Happy born day, face. Yeah, that was just on my mind as I'm talking about this world community and doing good business the right way, correctly, and all that. I just want to know what we're going to do. I'm concerned. I could be frustrated, but I'm not aiming to be frustrated. I'm aiming to think this out. You know, like I said, like my fam, Brandon Anthony Clark. You know what I mean? I got to get at my fam, old Bitcoin bully. You know what I'm saying? I got to see, like, we got to talk. What's going on? What do you know that we need to know, man? Come talk to us live on Iliad. Because some people over here that's trying to do them things the right way, correctly. You dig? And we can definitely borrow that intelligence. We can make a dial of it. It can go into the digger bit. You know what I mean? What we gonna do though? We forfeit our hellos for what? We compromise it for what? We're not following through with each other for what? We all got skill sets. We all know what time it is. We know what time it is. We see what we're now kind of angled into doing. We kind of got funneled into this type of strategy. We got to communicate through these vehicles right now. We don't control them. And they're compromised. We know they're compromised. What are we gonna do? What up, young Cassie? I'm live, so you might want to be aware of that unless you're trying to show your muscles off and all that. All right, so the young Lord, he coming to where he at? Look, he coming to flex up on me. He trying to show his muscles off, yo. Give it up for the young Lordian, chef extraordinaire. I love this guy. I swear to goodness. I swear to goodness. I swear to goodness.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Come on, here.
I know it's dripping. And it's dripping and it's dripping. Dry it out, son. But
I want to hang like some stuff.
okay.
Just look at it.
I see it. I see it over there. I see you, boy. I see you growing back.
Make me solid.
That's fair. But what we gonna do? Because I love this guy. And he's been compromised already. And I work hard on not compromising. I really do. I work hard, man. I work hard on trying not to compromise. And I'm aiming to show him a version of his reality that he's supposed to experience in a real way. And it doesn't deal with a lot of compromise and trauma. Although he's been introduced to it. You hear him in the back making all that noise. Scientist. Although he's been introduced to it, I've come up with a solution. I've come up with a compromise for how it was being compromised. Myself as well. So what do? I created the Bitcoin. There's a way that we could put some energy into it, but we gotta support the concept. It's a concept. Do we go off of what I'm asking or saying or sharing? Do we take our eyeballs, put them elsewhere? We got a lot of things we got to do right now, including myself. And that's why I'm right here, right now, live on Iliad, reasoning with you, letting you know they signing these executive orders like autographs, yo. And we don't know what they mean. We don't know what it's saying until it starts happening. And I don't know if that's fair or not. I think that's a compromise in communication, transparency, and all. And so on the blockchain dealing with the cryptocurrencies, there are things called smart contracts, and it shows a certain form of transparency. So why invade something that's transparent? Why compromise something that's transparent? I need to know. I need to know. I want to know. I want to know. Huh? Yo, Jesus said he jealous of you, Lord. You done flexed your muscles on him. Queenie said, what's up, too? All right. Yes, sir. Yeah, we're going to get you to the gym. Yeah. Just because I said so. I mean. So, let's discuss something. Let me see. Let me find my notes. Can you give me a minute? Can I find my notes? Put on me spectacles and find me notes. Can I find me notes? We're going to get some language going here. And I'm going to do this again. I'm going to come back and I'm going to do it again. I'm going to let y'all know kind of what we've been studying. While I don't be tripping about playing character with nobody. Nah, these is for the driving. I put those, I feel like Fred Sanford just now. I did the wrong glasses. Alright. Hold on. Let me find this. Where did we put that? So y'all can tell me what else is going on with y'all. Because we're allowed to learn. We're allowed to learn how we're going to have to communicate. Because we're going to have to communicate. Trust me. Y'all remember I kept and always do say, help me, help you, help us? Oh, it's about to happen. Oh, you're going to make that request. Help me, please. Help me. What you going to do? What you going to do? You going to compromise the situation? Because you had a chance. You had a chance. But what you choose? To compromise. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. I ain't even accusing you. I'm just trying to acknowledge something. Are we allowed to acknowledge around these parts? I mean, we are live on Eliab. Can we acknowledge? If I acknowledge something, did I accuse something? I mean, come on, man. Y'all got to tell me how this goes. He told you, man. I died before. I'm just now back to life, back to reality. Live on Eliab, and it's the only way I'm having it. What we gonna do? Y'all ain't gonna tell me. Y'all don't know anything about me. You gonna withhold the info? That's whack. That's whack. If you ain't gonna tell me how to do this, I'm gonna find out. That's whack. You ain't gonna tell me? What are we gonna do? We are being compromised in a real way, real fast, and it's very aggressive. What do we do? Who do we do business with to get resources? Huh? Who we do business with? I want to know. Y'all got the plug. You got the inside lane. You able to put us on? Who we get to do business with? Huh? What do we do? While y'all ponder that, let me tell y'all how this goes. I'm going to tell you what the blockchain is. The blockchain is a term that has come to mean many things to many people. So it's not one specific definition. Please comprehend this. But it means what it's saying. It's a blockchain. For developers, it is a set of protocols and encryptions, technologies for securely storing data on a distributed network. That is what the blockchain is. It is data that has been collected and has been encrypted with a form of technology and is stored in these big old computer hard drives like zettabytes or some shit, some crazy whatever. You feel me? But they're all linked together and they communicate and they line up to do good business. It's done with a coding, so it's like this digital fingerprint that happens. And so a lot of y'all have shared music with, and I've used a link from what's called Song Secure. Song Secure is part of the blockchain system. So I have a digital fingerprint on hundreds of pieces of music that I've registered through the Song Secure setup copyright system. And each piece has a fingerprint. So I can't be violated. In addition to that, it's registered straight into my ASCAP situation. You know what I mean? My publishing. So it's important that we understand the language, what these words are meaning to those that created it, and how you're using them or the lack thereof, because a lot of times people are misusing that they know how to sound out the things that we call words. They don't play them shits the right way. You dig? So, again, the blockchain is a set of tools, a set of protocols, of encrypted technologies that securely store data on a distributed network. And that's what we should be doing. We should be networking so we can protect our net worthing to kind of bob and weave some of the compromise. You dig what I'm saying? This type of dialogue isn't new. I'm not the first to address these matters. As my cousin says, you know, you got Uncle Claude Anderson. He drops jewels. He's been saying what it's going to take. He's been saying exactly how it's set up. Like, it's already structured in a manner that this is how you're viewed and looked at, and why you're so compromised in every aspect of living life. The only way we're going to change it is if we make a decision to change it. We need access to the resources, all of them. And if we can't get all of them, we need enough that it makes it feel like it's all of them. You dig what I'm saying? With this blockchain theory that's been practiced and now put into real motion for businesses and for finance, the blockchain is a distributed ledger. Remember I told you about the smart contracts? The blockchain, it is a distributed ledger, and the technology underlining this particular smart contract here is the new explosion of what we call digital currencies, i.e. the gigabit. So I'm looking at these people being able to create these things from how they thinking, and I'm thinking to myself as I think, like, shit, I think I can create a currency. So I did, because I recognize exactly how to distribute myself outside myself when I'm engaging with others. So I know it's real energy. I know it's a flow there. And not only that, I got a flow. The flow is crazy, straight binoculars, true story. So I had to tangibilize it in a manner that we can comprehend it and stop chumping it off. That's why it's important for you to access and earn yourself a gigabit. And that's just by sharing, liking, subscribing, commenting. Earn yourself a gigabit. You're allowed to get at me straight inside the DM. You feel me? And I'll shoot you a gigabit. It's going to hit the market. It's going to be such a value to the concept of what I'm sharing with you that you'll recognize that what I'm sharing with you has value just as much as the concept. You know, it's one of them type of technologies. Yeah. So, the blockchain is a distributed, encrypted database. It allows for a ledger to be created in the form of a smart contract so you can exchange your desire with no conflict. You dig? If you're a technologist, the blockchain is the new driving force behind the next generation of the internet. That's that Web 3.0 situation. Like, this is happening with or without us. It's happening. I can't stop it. I can't even really like knock it off course. It's in motion. And the way that it's leveled out, if we absorb this information and we put it into practice with one another in real time, we might resolve a portion of this compromise. Come on, man. Come on, man. You gotta talk to me, man. I mean, I asked y'all to talk about it. I said, let's talk about it, man. It was a request. I'm telling you, they signed an executive order saying you ain't allowed to do good business the right way, correctly. I don't get the technology. We gotta invade the technology. I don't get what y'all doing. I think y'all trying to be sneaky. You trying to be sneaky? You trying to be sneaky? You better not try to be sneaky. What we gonna do, baby? We trying to celebrate. We got birthdays. My cousin Yo-Yo growing up. Lady DJ growing up. I entered my cipher real silent. I was paying attention to some things like this. What we gonna do? What we gonna do? Let me put my eyeballs on. What we gonna do? You allowed to tell me? The blockchain is an issue for motherfuckers that's trying to be perverts and like to compromise people, because this is a tool that some intelligent person figured out. They figured out a way to create a tool that could decentralize the world, or at least create a decentralized world. For those that want to be centralized and controlled and compromised and all that good stuff, you have the right. Listen, that's your right. Excuse me, that's the left, excuse me. You have the right. You have the right to be a part of the centralized way of thinking. But some of us want to do something different. You feel me? So no matter how you look at it, baby, no matter how you put your lens on and screw it around or whatever, no matter how you look at this blockchain situation, it's become the new term. It's doing many things to people's imaginations. And it's becoming to be a fascinating sensation that people are realizing, if I use this the right way, I can do something the right way correctly. You've been forced to consume shit. And you're pretty good at it. You are a professional consumer. You are a professional consumer. And I'm not trying to like charge you or point fingers at you in a negative way. I'm just acknowledging something, man. Like, do you look at your intake versus your output? And what you intake has been so compromised, and you're so full of what you intake that it deals with your output. And that's a compromise in a lot of instances. Do you find that? Or do you compromise your awareness and act like you can't see? I mean, sometimes you can't see what you're doing. Sometimes you can't see what you're doing because you be doing stuff. I said something wrong? Ooh, y'all done made me spill I done spilled the chlorophyll. Did I do something wrong? No, I was just saying, like, sometimes I done spilled the chlorophyll on me. I wasn't trying to be rude. Listen, I wasn't trying to be rude. I mean, I ain't mean to be rude. I ain't mean to make it seem like I'm charging nobody. Damn, I might be, might be glowing green a little bit. It's just a little bit, but it's enough that I noticed it. It's enough that I noticed it. I know if it was pee pee, yeah, I mean, you'd be like, that nigga peed on himself. Ah, it's all on my pillow. This is crazy. It wasn't even that much. But apparently it was. All right, hold on. Let me do what I'm supposed to do, because when you're intelligent, you keep the wipes nearby. Gotta keep the wipes nearby. Yeah, because you just never know. You never know when you gotta wipe your hands off. Like this. This is one of those instances. But what we gonna do, yo? I mean, look, I'm not gonna hold y'all up too much longer, but I'm here now. And so since I'm here and you're there and we're here live on Iliad, I just want to know, can we talk about it? They signing executive orders. They messing with every version concept of money. Like when I say like you ain't allowed to do nothing until they say you're allowed to do something, but you ain't gonna be allowed to do nothing. What you gonna do when you can't do nothing? What you gonna do when you can't do nothing? Cause you know how chess go. You see how the board look. You see how the little space is like. Why ain't got that many blocks to move on? And depending on which piece you move, you know that piece is valuable. You might end the round up losing that. Why won't we talk about it? Are we embarrassed? Are you embarrassed that you got punked? That there's a story that's been impregnated through generation after generation that you were a slave, that somebody came and took your shit, they threw you in some chains, they threw you in the field, they worked you like a mammal animal, they don't consider you to be anything more than nothing. You're not allowed to be a nationality. You can only be a color. Oh, that's a compromise. That's a compromise. They do something to you if you try to be more than black. What's more than black? What is more than black? Like, all right, so let's answer this compromise. So you black, right? What else though? Like, you black what? Right? Because if you Chinese, you know what I mean, then you Chinese. If you Russian, then you Russian. Or Ukrainian, all that stuff and stuff. Oh, why was the executive? Ain't nobody. Why was the executive order even put in motion? Oh, Ukraine doing it's just business. It's movements that's happening through the crypto world, and people don't like that it's moving like it's moving. So it's a certain wave that's being recognized and is being addressed immediately. But let's get back. I digress from me giving you a piece of this literature. So say to be as the implication of such a technology as it's being implemented, they realize some profound things, man. Because for the first time in human history, people anywhere can trust each other and transact with a large peer-to-peer network without centralized. You can do it without centralized management. Are you? Listen what I'm saying. This is why there's an executive order on the blockchain right now. Right? On this crypto world. The reason is, for the first time since man been playing with the concept money, for the first time in the history of people, you can finally do good business the right way, correctly. And it's not centralized. It's not managed by big uncle, big cousin, big brother, big whatever whatever the acronyms and or the alphabets and all this stuff is just peer to peer. We can do the good business. All we gotta do is just come together and say, I'ma treat you right and you treat me right. All right, I got this and you got that. We should trade. Oh, you talking about like it was in the very big. Hold on, is this the first time ever? Or the first time ever since we got compromised from the first time ever? Because trust me, it's a way to do good business the right way, correctly. It's a way to compromise as opposed to being compromised. Same words, different language. Same words, different language, that's all. Merch coming, the whole line coming, the whole 9. You feel me? What we gonna do? I mean, I'm checking my accounts. I'm looking at my accounts right now. I'm trying to see where my digger bits is at, cause I know I made some investments. I know I made some investments. I got a lot of accounts open right now. I got a lot of accounts. Get out my business. I got a lot of accounts open. I put a lot of digger bit all over. Yeah, I mean, I didn't want to keep it all in one space. I didn't want to keep it in one space. So I just started putting digger bits everywhere. So now I'm checking my traps, if you will. You know what I mean? I'm checking the account. I need to see. In some of these accounts, I feel a little bit embarrassed to say. Maybe I should put my glasses back on for that. I feel a little bit embarrassed to say I can't access all my accounts. I don't know if the PIN number has been changed or I'm really dealing with a forgotten password, but I need access to those accounts. So if you have that password or that PIN number, you can give it to me. And I will use it and access and show you how to get the most out of a digger bit. It is real life currency. And we use it right here, live on Illy Ave. Do good business the right way, correctly. We are not centralized. What we gonna do? Huh? What we gonna do? What we gonna do? I mean, it's the first time. You can trust peer to peer. I mean, you my peer. Aren't you my peer? Are you not my peer? Did you not appear to be my peer? I'm a peer. We the appears, huh? That should be my new podcast, the appears. Not the down peers, but the appears. You are my peer, right? We can't do good business the right way, correctly, because we said so, right? We can't do that, right? I mean, can you tell me? If you told me the truth, would it be a secret? Bars. Bars. That man said, if you told me the truth, would it be a secret? That's a question. Let's stick to one guy. Come on, you guys. Let's just stick to one question. Huh? What are we going to do? And let's talk about it. We've been compromised. What do we do about the compromise? Huh? How we going to move forward and talk about whatever else when we can't even recognize or get over that we've been compromised? Huh? I'm going to show you how we're going to move. They're going to be calling me Blockchain Dame in just a minute. Yo, somebody hashtag that. Hashtag Blockchain Dame. Blockchain Dame. Blockchain Dame. Blockchain Dame. Yeah, yeah. Got me on that blockchain with Dame. Got me on that blockchain with Dame. Oh, and by the way, Illy Avenue is the illest block on the blockchain. Oh, snap. He did it again. Bars. Those are bars. And let me tell you how to establish this trust. It ain't because you want to put on some sneakers. You know what I mean? Oh, y'all don't think I got my... Hold up, man. Y'all be playing too much. I'm telling you, we working hard, man. I mean, my name is on my rims, yo. I'm telling you, I'm trying to walk the right way, B. Earn your stripes, man. Don't get compromised, man. Don't get compromised, man. Y'all think I'm playing. They think I'm playing. I'm not playing. Come on, man. Blockchain Game. The illest block on the blockchain, live on Illy Ave. Y'all play too much every time, forever, always. What are we going to do? Let's talk about it, mate. What the blimey hell are we going to do? I'm going to tell you what. We're going to work this trust. Oh, we're going to get into the trust. We're going to get into the trust. You see me? And that's how this blockchain works. It's a trust that's established not by the centralized banking system or none of that. None of those type of institutions. No, sir. This trust is created by what's called cryptography. Cryptography. Yeah. It's a computer coding. One of a kind. Not really crackable per se. That's the myth anyway. That's the myth. I've been trying to figure this blockchain out for a minute because with my cousin Dexter Brown, famous photographer, videographer extraordinaire, super dad, swimmer, coach, all that type of stuff, hubby guy. Yeah, Trinidad's finest. He first put my lens on the concept of the blockchain. And then that was followed up with my partner Bless at the time, focused me right into the song secure situation. And so when the NFTs started coming about, I was thinking, oh, maybe I'm jumping the gun. Hold on. Let me put the gun up. Stop. I'm jumping the gun. That boy jumping the gun. Yeah, I mean, y'all jump brooms, I jump guns. I don't know. Listen. It's important. What I'm saying is this. The trust is established because there's a very unique crypto meta language with numbers and letters and symbols and things of this nature. And it's organized in the way that that's the one. Kind of like your fingerprint. Kind of like that. So that's how we build this up. This is how we make those type of moves. I wouldn't lie to you, man. Just take it from Blockchain Game. Because I'm on it. You feel me? The blockchain, be the blockchain, be live on Iliad, the illest block on the blockchain. So, we now know how we can build trust. And that's using this blockchain. Because it's a way that keeps everybody in balance. No cheating. There's no cheating involved here. And the moment we exercise this muscle and we put these things into practice, you're going to notice a certain type of strength. You're going to notice a certain type of muscle coming about, B. Because this can greatly strengthen our capacity for collaboration, for cooperation, for organization, for the individuals to come together within a certain structured and agreeable peer group that all we do is produce shit. All we do is produce intelligent us's. We growing foods that really grow our bodies and do things to our brain that help us move to the next phase. We stop compromising the integrity of why God said, your decision of mine. Y'all don't like it? You don't like that God love you? I'm not saying which God. You know your God concept. I'm just saying because I know you know that concept. We don't want to leave out elements now, do we? That's already been compromised, baby. Huh? Because remember, we was asking, is this about self-hate? Is this compromise thing about self-hate? It's because we're just now growing privy of the blockchain and we could have been did the blockchain. I mean, they've been told us about chains. We know how to stick together for real. For real, we know how to link up. We know how to link up. I'm rich, bitch! What we gonna do? Let's talk about it. Come on, man. We live on Iliad. You're allowed. When you live on Iliad, you're allowed to talk about it. Huh? How do you fall in love with agreeing with the compromise? And we ain't figuring out a way to wiggle out of that. What do we do? Yo, Denor Savio. Salute, salute. What do we do? Huh? I'm telling you what we do. We link up. You rock with your digger dame, B. You rock with your digger. Blockchain game. You dig? Live on Iliad, the illest block on the blockchain. You start telling people, yo, this man got his own currency. It's called the digger bit. It's real. All we got to do is activate it. And see, that's the part. That's the part I meant to tell you. I need us to activate it. I know, I authored it, I created it, I know. But it's going to take this exchange of us. It's going to take our ether to put some fuel to it. And if you want to see this manifest, you can start by sowing the seed right now live on Iliad. You can go to $ real fake media. And this is real, not fake. This the real part. You dig? $ real fake media. Sow a seed. Anything is going to help us grow. We just want to see, are we able to agree? Can we manifest the agreement? You feel me? Can we not compromise our opportunity of good thinking? Are we able to do it? Or does it have to be the Uchi Owie all the time? Does it have to be the Uchi Owie all the time? I mean, come on, man. Come on, man. We can build strength, real life muscles. You see the Lord? All we gotta do is maximize the capacity of our collaboration. We must collaborate in order to generate. You dig? And once we start generating, we can show something cooperative to the next generation, and they will understand and utilize the organization for the organization. Do we have to be compromised? I just want to know. I just want to know. I don't know. We might have to be compromised. We might have to be. That might be somewhere in some type of agreement. Did you sign off on that? I didn't sign off on let's get compromised. That's not it. That's not it. We're looking for the advantage point right now, ladies and gentlemen. We're looking for a way to enable our movement. We have the potential to form a global network of collaboration without any centralized formal institutions, like all that goofy manipulative, like we can hit the planet, get our planet. I want my planet back anyway. Yeah, that compromise. I want my shit back. But like I was saying, I don't want to digress. This strategy implemented in an honorable way, it has the potential of global reach, man. Like the network we can do globally, finally having an opportunity to build rapport with people that we never had a chance to touch up. And this is different than just selfies and all that. I'm talking about a real live collaboration, a real live put the minds in motion. Let's go get it type thing. And it's done with no centralization. It's all DeFi. DeFi. Blockchain digger, aka Mr. DeFi. You feel me? What we gonna do, man? We're allowed to talk about it. We're allowed to talk about it. I want to give a shout out too to my beloved peoples, man. Sexy ass Blair is live on Eliav. Yo, I mean, to all my digger delights. Am I allowed to say kiss to your face? Can I say mwah? Kiss to your faces. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. What up, though, Blair? But we gotta talk about it. We ain't talking about it the right way. We talking about some other things. We talk about goofy things. You know what I mean? They might have somebody like, they might have a dude sit, pose in some pantyhose and all this stuff and do some stuff like this and stuff and all this and stuff and make you talk about that. Like, all right, this cat's wearing dresses and pantyhose and all right, okay. Next, we talking about bringing this intelligence forth, doing a global impact network move, collaborating with no centralized fuckery going on, and all we gotta do is just do it. It's gonna take one do it to get it done. That's all we gotta do. One time. All we gotta do is one time. Do it. One time. Just one do it to get it done. Who's with me? Huh? You with me? No? I still gotta do it like I gotta do it. I mean, that's cool. You know what I mean? That's cool. That's cool. I ain't gonna even try to burn y'all out. I'm telling you how we can win. I'm telling you how we can win. You feel me? Huh? Hmm? What are we gonna do? Here we are. It's 2000 something else. 2KSE, baby. Live on Illy Ave. And we facing some of the most unique challenges we've ever faced. Ever. What we gonna do? I know what I'm saying is relevant, yo. I know my slang got a lot of sauce on it, but it's relevant. This is the age of globalization, man. You know what I mean? This is the age where they trying to do something to that next wave. That part that can really get it done. Shut that door, Lo. Come on, man. And yo, you got 5 minutes anyway.
I know.
Yeah, alright. But this shit is crazy. Like the globe is activated right now. The whole concept of globe or flat earth or whatever, the whole thing is activated right now. It's lit right now. It's being compromised in so many ways. The ocean being compromised, the land being compromised, the mountains being compromised, the grass, the trees, the seeds, everything being compromised. All species of animal life being compromised, from the insects to the biggest of smallest mammals. Compromised. And we can do something if we do it. My cousin Ben was telling me, man, I'm tired of talking about them other motherfuckers doing something, man. What are we doing? What we gonna do? Huh? Here's a suggestion. Take it from Blockchain Dame. I say we learn the language. We take this formula that's accessible to us. We pay attention. And we use this complex technological, economic, and social phenomena to become the best versions of ourselves. I don't see it any other way. I don't really see it any other way. This is our opportunity. You're experiencing things that never been thought out of your brain, but yet and still your muscles are moving within the constructs of someone's thought. Are you being compromised? Do you have the information for navigation, or you just persuaded to move in spaces because you're being punked right now through entertainment? I mean, you're allowed to tell me, because I'm where you at. I'm live on Illy Ave. You can tell me. We live on Illy Ave. The illest, come on, I told you it's the illest block on the blockchain. Take it from Blockchain Dame. I wouldn't lie to you, baby. It's your digger. Come on. Are you not gathering what I'm saying? Like, this is science, baby. I mean, you can do the research. I ain't trying to persuade you. I'm just saying. I'm looking for some collaboration, support type, mind, mental type. You know what I mean? I'm trying to do that. You know what I mean? We got the society in one space. Economics is doing what they doing. You see that up and down thing go down. And technology, that's one of the illest kabooms that took place since the atomic bomb. Kaboom. I'm just asking questions, man. all these established parameters around the world, shit like currency, economics, trust, value and exchange, it's all been compromised, you know? And we have a chance to correct that. You should feel inspired, man. Don't get overwhelmed. You'll learn it if you don't understand it. Put it in the right context so you can move within how it's being laid out. You're going to use an instrument that you didn't create, but you have the ability to access it as long as you collaborate and do good business the right way, correctly. It's going to work for us. I told my cousin I was going to chop it up. I said, yo, man, I'm about to start letting them know what we be building about. Because a part of my mind is kind of like what's taking place. Like, I'm trying to decentralize so much shit. I swear I am. I'm just trying my best. I'm trying my best, man. We're going to shoot y'all this course, man. I'm going to finish doing some clickery of the keys. I got to type and everything like that, you know what I mean? Make sure that I'm saying what I'm saying. But we're going to shoot y'all this course, at least so you have the language. You know what it is at your fingertips from us right here live on Iliad. And the goal of the course is to do exactly what we're showing you, you know what I mean? Giving you a basic 360 degree overview, you know what I mean? Just into a whole nother type of dimension, another world, you know what I mean, of technology and the potential, if applicated correctly, if we do this right, if we apply this right within the different various industries we find ourselves navigating in. Yeah, man. If we just hit inside them far-reaching moments of what we have here for the society and the economy, if we do this right, it would definitely be a different dimension. You'll be in a whole nother paradigm, yo. We gotta do this, man. We running out of moments. They got us on some real time thing, man. Yeah. You gotta pay attention to it, because they killing us on a technical level and the non-technical level. We're being compromised. I'm thinking I'm gonna figure something out. I'm going to figure something out, man. I'm going to figure something out. I have to. Let's take another look at that dig a bit. Let's really grasp that before I get out of here, because it's about that time. That's crazy. That's crazy. Anyways, let's take this one more time, y'all. One more time. back, don't get that image out your head. You're not going to forget it anyway. You already saw it. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. Get out of here. You can't unsee that. You can't unsee it. It's time we do what we got to do. You feel me? It's really important. It's really important. Yeah, man. Make sure you stay tuned with us. Prepare the digger bit. It's in motion, baby. This is happening. This is happening. So before we go, we're going to listen to that birthday banger again for my homegirl, Lady DJ. My friend, my homie, my son, auntie. Yo, man. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. This is real collaboration. And y'all see what it is. Yeah, there's an advisory going around right now. Live on Iliad, we got terrific content. That's a parental advisory. Terrific content. Sometimes. Most of the time, all the time. You might want to bring the kids. Sometimes. All the time, most of the time, all the time. Yeah, so let's go ahead. Let's do some celebratory type things. Let's big it up for my homegirl.
I never want to let you go.
DJ, man. That's her vocals too. Chopped it up, sampled it. She did it, man. It's a banger, man. Happy birthday, my mother. that's a groovy joint, man. Oh, that's a groovy joint. I really, really dig that piece right there. And let me just give y'all the backstory behind that real quick before we get out of here. One day in the stew, working hard, chefing up, DJ came through. I want to say Qmar had just laced something real dope. And DJ was like, I want to get on something. So I went ahead, gave her the headphones, fired the mic up. I was like, what you gonna say? And it was said. That's what she said. I never wanna let you go. And it was all, you know what I mean? It was all dynamic as it was. And I said, I'm gonna work with that. Put it into my logic. I brought it into my logic. I got the chopping, figuring out how I wanted to go with it. And in a matter of moments, a batch of that dig sauce was ready to go. Gold State on Nass's done whipped up a batch of dig sauce. And that happens to be my homegirl's joint. Like that's her joint. You dig? So that's what that is. And I'm glad that I was able to gift her with that and that she appreciates it and really listens to it. And now y'all able to listen to it as well. Right here live on Illy Ave, you know what I mean? The illest block on the blockchain. You ain't gotta believe me. All you gotta do is trust me. Take it from blockchain Dame. Trust. Oh, it's the best thing going. So with that being said, it's time for us to get out of here, man. I got some things to do. And I think we done put it in. We done almost hit the 2-hour mark. I should stick around just for that, huh? I should play it out. I should play it out for the next 2 minutes. Next 1 minute, next 2 minutes. Huh? Y'all gotta share, man. You gotta hit the bell to be notified every time we go live. Just follow the stream. Live on Illy Ave. I'm encouraging all of y'all. Let's do some good business the right way, correctly. It's gonna work. We have a chance. Let's just do it. Fuck it. Anyways, I'm out of here, man. I got some things to do. I got some studying to do. I gotta call my cousin, reason up with him on some things. And we out of here. Alright? Remember, live on Illy Ave, we are Real Fake Media. We're an international household name, and we're your visual voice. We are the ones with the terrific content. Yeah. And you're right now following us or subscribe to our YouTube channel, Real Fake Media. And as you can see, we love to do good business the right way, correctly. So with that being said, I love who we are. Fuck who they want to be. Watch out for them so-called executive orders because you're an executive. Actually, boss gang executive to keep it exact. But yeah, handle your biz, yo. Qmar, take it away, baby. Future.